welcome to the Prep Pursuit. I'm Deborah Walton, a modern etiquette, image, and style expert. This blog is giving you advice and tips to thrive in your personal and professional life. I'm also a consultant at the Poised Pursuit, where I serve working professionals around the world to help them advance their companies and careers. Feel free to learn more about my services at thepoisedpursuit.com. Happy New Year! It's the second day of 2018. It's a fresh start and new beginnings. I am so excited to see what this year has in store. And to start the year off right, I'd like to share a couple of tips on how you can keep your New Year's resolutions all year long. It's all about making a lifestyle change in whatever area that you are looking to get to the next level. So I've got a couple of tips for you today, and if you follow these steps, you will likely be able to keep your New Year's resolutions rather than falling off the wagon before we even get to the summer. The first tip to keeping your New Year's resolutions is to set a clear goal. This means that when you say you want to change something, you need to define what exactly you want to change, set a deadline, and have a way to measure it. So the number one New Year's resolution that people have is to lose weight, and most people just say, I want to lose weight in 2018. But really what you should do is say, I want to lose 20 pounds by May 1st in 2018. That is something that is a clear goal. You can easily measure it, and throughout the year, track your progress towards that goal to see how close you are to achieving and attaining it. The second tip to keep your New Year's resolutions all year long is to take it one step at a time. Sometimes we have very big goals and we're very ambitious. I know I am. And if you just start small, start with that first step. What's the first thing that you can do to get started? Instead of feeling overwhelmed about how to accomplish it all in one step, break down how you can achieve your goal by really being able to have different steps you can take along the way so that you're not trying to make one huge leap and feel overwhelmed to get there. The third way to keep your New Year's resolutions all year long is to share them. Talk about it with your friends and family. This will help you to get excited. They will be excited for you, and it just gives you some momentum towards your goals and your New Year's resolutions. They'll be able to also help support you along the way. So sharing your goals and your resolutions is a great way to make sure you're keeping them all year long. The fourth tip to keep your New Year's resolutions all year long is to have check-ins. You want to track and measure your progress. So this is a combination of a few things I just mentioned. First, when you are defining that goal, you want to be able to have that deadline. You want to have a way to measure it. So in my example about the weight loss with that deadline, maybe there's a check-in once a month, every month on the first day of the month to see how much progress you have made before that May 1st deadline in the example I previously gave. But it's also about being able to make sure that you are writing it down somewhere. Make sure that you're keeping yourself accountable. When you have those notes and that record, you're able to really keep things at the top of your mind every day when you are taking those steps, which was another tip I mentioned in this video. And you're able to really just monitor the progress, track it. Because what tends to happen is if we do not keep an eye on certain things, sometimes out of sight, out of mind, it's very hard to keep up. So that is definitely a great way to help you keep your New Year's resolution all year long. The fifth way to keep your New Year's resolutions all year long is to get an accountability partner. And I just mentioned that word accountability when you need to be accountable to yourself, but it is so much easier when you have someone that is partnering with you. You need to be accountable to that person as well. So if you have someone in your circle, a family member, or even your spouse, and you all both want to accomplish maybe the same New Year's resolution goal or if you have a different resolution goal, share with each other what your goals are and be a partner to check in with that person, to stay motivated and to support that person, and they will do the same for you. This is very, very helpful and useful, especially in the example I gave just a moment ago about weight loss. It's so easy when the year gets busy and things pick up, activities with your children or with your job, or if you have meetings. We are all juggling so many things. So having that accountability partner will really help you to make sure you are focused towards achieving your goal. The sixth tip for keeping your New Year's resolution all year long is to be patient. These things take time. And this is really, a lot of the tips in this video work hand in hand. They're not one-offs. So when I mentioned earlier about having a way to define your goal, you've got something that you're working toward, but when you do make that goal, you want to be realistic in your deadline to accomplish it. No one can effectively or healthily lose 20 pounds in a week. So you want to be able to give yourself realistic expectations when you are setting that goal, but also be patient along the way. Every step you take is progress. You should look at that progress, celebrate it, acknowledge it, and know that you are moving forward. You're getting closer to achieving that goal, and so you're able to keep that momentum going and stay encouraged throughout the year. And the last tip, which really is the most important one, is to never give up. I encourage you to keep at it, keep up, stay persistent. When you want to accomplish your New Year's resolution, you have a goal, or just any goal in life, whether it's New Year's or not, it's a great time to make goals and really challenge yourself to get to the next level. So you want to be able to be persistent, see it through. Now, personally, I can share my New Year's resolution goal is to save money. I have got to stop shopping. As you all know, I do blog about style. I am a style consultant. I'm around clothing all the time. I'm in stores all the time. I'm always shopping. But this year, I am challenging myself to not shop for myself, which means clothing and accessories, shoes, jewelry. I'm not buying anything for myself this year. And I have about 10 accountability partners. I've deleted all the shopping apps off my phone and my iPad, which will help me. So I encourage you to not only share with me, share with us in this community on the channel, what is your resolution for 2018? Share it in a comment below because we can support you, and I'd love to see what you are working towards this year. But also make sure you do keep at it. Be persistent. There may be days when you slide back, or if you are maybe doing something that isn't going to help you achieve that goal, it's actually a diversion. That doesn't mean you should give up. That means you should see it through and just pick yourself back up and be persistent throughout the rest of the year. We all make mistakes, so even if I do end up slipping up and buying something, which I hope I won't, but I'm going to keep at it, and I am determined to save more and shop less for myself this year. So share with me what your New Year's resolution goal is. I'm excited to see it, excited to encourage, motivate, and support you. And if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. I share new videos every week, and I'm always talking about etiquette, style, and lifestyle to help you thrive personally and professionally. So it's a great channel, and I think you would really enjoy being updated when I've got something new to share. Thank you for tuning into this video, and I'll see you next time in another one. And until then, bye for now.